As I like to listen to the music, each note of that sitar sample that Kevin Zucker created, or ripped, I don't know where it came from. The space in between the notes. We're going to do one deep breath today, and exhale. Oh, welcome to the meditation portion of Little Lavender. It's good to be here. There's a lot of gratitude in the air, and I just like to point out something that our bodies are constantly repairing and reinvigorating and restoring. Sleep is a wonderful, wonderful tool that we can use to repair and restore. But at any time, our thoughts might preclude that and take us down another road. The road we want to be on is positivity, even in the face of negativity. Yes. Not to be confused with naivety or the nativity scene. Yeah, very strange. All those words are similar. Don't get caught up in the confusion. Just know and think to yourself, my body is healthy. My body is functioning at optimal levels, restoring and repairing. And all will be well. Drink lots of water and sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. And whatever you do, don't lean on marijuana for anything, because it's not good for you, a friend of mine once told me. Maybe not a friend of mine, but a person. So, with that, find your own center and balance. Kevin is probably dying for me to stop this meditation right now. So we will go on for another 9 minutes. And in the 9th minute, we'll begin to explore. Are you really drinking beer? Peace be with you, be with you, be with you, be with you. What is that? Ultra? Okay, I used to be able to snap the fingers.
And a Michelob Ultra.
Oh, are you doing okay? Hey, buddy, haven't seen you. Haven't talked to you in a while.
It's been a minute, huh? You've had some shows this last couple of weeks. It's been nice, right?
No. Oh, 2 weeks. Yeah. So you, I don't think I've ever seen you drink a beer. Was it my hair? Did my hair lean you toward that?
No. I had
the lack of your hair.
I had a day today, man.
Oh, is it for? We didn't talk pre-show like we normally do.
No, we saved it for the podcast.
A wise man for the podcast. Yeah. Well, I don't know, wise. Hi, Denise from New Zealand, and Patrick and Anita.
Hi, Anita.
Thanks for being here, you guys, ladies and gent. Yeah. So
Denise, Patrick. Yeah, we got our regular 3 watchers today.
So were you paying attention to the stock market in your portfolio? Is that why you had one of those days today?
No.
Do you want to talk about it?
I didn't. Yeah, I'd love to. This is the place where we can decompress. But I'm suing my fucking landlord. I hate him.
Ooh.
Yeah. He came to the house today, and he hasn't followed through. And yeah, look at the smile on your face. You
No, here's why I'm smiling.
Battle, right?
No. I'm smiling because I am a guy who drops, and I know this guy, and I'm not going to say anything. I'm a guy who drops names and calls people out, and you're much more diplomatic about it and probably more intelligent about it. But I'm like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. So, which doesn't always fare well. That's why I was smiling, because I know a little backstory on this, which I'm not going to bring up. But go ahead. So he comes by the house.
So anytime we're now not speaking on the phone. Now everything has to be done via email, as per my request, because he's an asshole and he's aggressive and he's threatening. So I said I'm not talking to him anymore. So put everything you want in an email. And now he's retaliating because I sued him. My family lived without heat for 4 months.
So he got served, though? How did that? What do you mean? You went and you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we served him, and our court date's coming up in about a month.
Joyful.
I've been told by many a legal representative that he doesn't have much at play here, that we should be victorious in what we're seeking. But the reality is, our place was inhabitable from September through February 1st. It wasn't until
you want to send Jack Roth over there to break the guy's kneecaps?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna handle this the right way.
You want me to go do it? I'll do it.
We're gonna use the legal system to take care of it. And
how about I go over there?
He came over to the house today, and he won't respond to my email. So I asked him what he's coming for, and by law he has to disclose what he's coming to do. So He showed up today. Showed up with a video camera, and I videotaped him, and I walked with him outside, and I asked him why he hasn't responded. I asked him why he's retaliating. I asked him, and then he proceeded to get very aggressive and call me names and curse.
You got video of it? Can we show it on the podcast?
A great video. Of it.
Can you just show a little bit of it on your phone? Can you just give us a little?
My attorney was like, "Wow, really good job." And then
this is
and then
good TV.
I called him a slumlord. I said, "How do you let a 10-year-old kid go through the winter months where it's 59 degrees in the house without heat?" So it's great. It's awesome. It was great.
So did he know he was being videoed?
Oh, of course. I stood there like this, and I had all my questions that my lawyer wanted me to ask him on video, and he just got aggravated.
You got a character witness here for you. Look at this. Yeah, man. He's right.
Thanks, man. You're right, Patrick. Right. I don't. We've paid our rent on the 1st of every month. We've never shorted the guy, even when we weren't getting what we needed. We paid through the whole time we didn't have heat.
You sure
It wasn't until February 1st where I said, I'm not paying you anymore. The next day, he finally repaired his 25-year-old HVAC system that was in dire need of repairs. He had been telling everybody that and the workers that would come into the house say, we were told just to put a Band-Aid on things. And the last guy that came into the house to fix it said, what he's asking me to do is not safe, so we're not going to do it. So
sort of fire in the joint. Say hi to my friend.
Who am I saying hi to? Hi, Nicole. Oh, Nicole's been here before.
Yeah. She's a dear friend of mine.
She pops in every once in a while. Oh, the dear friend.
Yeah. She actually is. I know people throw around dear friend a lot, but she really is. Like you have a dear slumlord, right? No, but Nicole Amato's a dear friend. We go way back. So that has got to be frustrating. Plus, you're living there until you got a little more on your lease still.
Yeah, we're the fall. We're out. I'm not worried about that, right? Like the reality is, I'm not worried about that. But on the plus side, there comes a point in time where you just stop taking shit from someone. And from the minute we moved in here, there were little things that kind of and this guy owns a business here in Las Vegas.
I think we should talk about it. No, I want to go there. I do want to go there.
I'm not going to disclose it, but
you know what? It's actually a pretty good joint too. It's a shame. You'd think that this guy was a good guy.
Let's just stop there. All I can say is I'd hate to have been an employee of his, because if he treats a tenant like this, can you imagine how he treats his employees?
He doesn't have to see you every day, though. Maybe he's better with his. Horrible. He could be better with his employees.
Come on, man. Listen, a leopard doesn't change his spots. They show their true color when they get down to business. And this guy is just a piece of work. So it's all good. We will find out more in about a month.
Yeah, we will. What up, Billy Gallagher? Oh, best.
Is it National Beer Day? Did Patrick just tell us it's National Beer Day?
Is that why you're drinking a beer?
I didn't even know. Hey, Mom!
Did you say Mom?
Meatloaf!
What's that from? Is that Will Ferrell? Or
Name the movies, right?
Oh, I know the movie. It's
Wedding Crashers.
Right. It was Will Ferrell that played that role, right?
Will Ferrell played that role.
The master wedding crasher. Yeah.
When Owen Wilson went to visit him because he was so upset that his best buddy was getting off the market, they said they are going to go crash funerals.
Did you see Nicole? She wants to school us on what dear friends are. She is true. Our neighbor. There you go. You have confirmation.
All the neighbors around us.
Ask him if they'll testify. Character.
I'm not.
He's such a prick.
I'm not worried about
Nicole
it.
wants to know who we're talking about.
I'm going to have another beer day. Hey, Nicole, we're talking about. We're talking about my landlord. He's a bit of in French we would say penis, but since it's in
English
America,
we say cock.
We'll say dick. He's a
cock.
Yeah.
Real quick, say hi to Dora. She moved. She went to California.
Hi, Dora.
Going to California.
Good to see you, Dora.
Yeah. Well, that's a drag. And anything in life, I mean, it's a very cool house. It had a lot of problems, and you got right on top of everything, and it's just a drag, and it happens.
And you know what? The best part about all of this is that we've been treating it like it's our own. We've been taking care of it. We're maintaining it. We're a family has a child. We're not taking advantage. We're not going to leave it in worse shape than we
Can I tell you a story about that?
But that's okay, right? We'll let the legal system do what it's supposed to do.
Let me tell you a little story about that. So my grandfather told me this great story one time. So he had these horrible tenants, and they weren't paying the rent. And, it was a simple deal. He's a good dude, whatever. but he evicted them. And so you know what they left behind? He just said we leave it in better form than we found it, which is my MO. But they defecated in the stove and turned it on, and they urinated everywhere, and there was poo.
God, I would find it so hard to like get my rear end in the stove to even try to defecate.
No, I think there's
How
another
does
way.
Somebody do that.
Okay, so put it on a plate and then put it in the. You don't have to put your ass in the. Yeah, but that's cute though that you think that way. You cut out the middleman, which would be the plate in this scenario.
That's right. I wouldn't want to touch that. I would want to put my rear end in the stove and try to find a comfortable way to leave it. But I guess I don't know.
What do you think happened to those people after that happened?
What happened?
I don't know. Use your imagination. Can you guess?
No, I can't. Please bring me up to speed.
Let's just say they never rented another place for the rest of their life.
Oh my gosh, were they put to sleep?
I don't know. I have no idea. They just never had an issue again after that. So
wow,
yeah, it's one of those things. I read an amazing article today from 1988 about Paul Loudon and the Hacienda days and the Tropicana days and how he bought the Sahara. And he was just a musician, not just a musician, but he was a musician. He came to Las Vegas with $7,500 in his pocket. And he worked his way up and got a piece of this and a piece of that, and was dealing with all the mob guys that were here and steered clear of all that. And he built this amazing empire. He had a piece of the Tropicana, a piece of the Hacienda. He had a piece of, I think, the Fremont downtown, the Sahara. I mean, just an amazing for a musician to have a business, have a finance brain and a business brain. Did a lot of creative stuff to make all that happen. And a fabulous musician too. You've expressed this to me before. With your vast knowledge in the music industry and having a show, but being an entertainment director, and one of the things he did is he was able to buy a small piece, got a loan from a bank, and had some money saved up, and he got a small piece, and became at the Hacienda and became the entertainment director as well.
Wow!
So, yeah, kind of a cool situation. But Paul Loudon, if you don't know who Paul Loudon is, look him up. He has his son Chris Loudon has Stonies and Vic's downtown, and pretty cool story my dad sent to me from 1988. It was an old article from the Los Angeles Times. So, yeah. So you're drinking beer, and it just happens to be National Beer Day.
It is National Beer Day.
I don't think Michelob Ultra constitutes beer, by the way.
It's not a beer?
No, I don't think so.
What is it? Was it a cider?
I don't even know what they categorize that. It's like,
what I like about it is it's 2.6 carbs. It's 95 calories. I can drink 24 of them and still drive.
You look like you're watching your carbs a little bit. You should be proud of yourself.
Why do you mean I look like that? What do you
you look like you're thinning out a little bit, and I wonder if it's the beer.
Oh, look at you. It's because I'm drinking a near beer. The same kind of beer you drink, although you wouldn't drink.
No, I don't drink the 2.6. What's the alcohol in it?
4.2.
Yeah, no, that's a lower, but it's still no, I don't drink those. I drink 0 or 0.05 at best, and I veer away from the 0.05s because I kind of like them. By the way, speaking of that, I picked up my prescription today for my venture tomorrow morning at 5:50
Wait, hold on. Are we really going to go there right now?
Man, dude. And just say this, the first thing I did was say to the pharmacist,
man, dude,
can you recommend some stool softener with that? It's heroin.
Why
do you need
that stuff?
Well,
you get. I thought we talked about this. You're gonna have to take some of that stuff.
Oh yeah. When I asked her about it, can I get through this with ibuprofen? She laughed at me like I was kidding, And so it's pretty extreme. And I'm gonna just Here's a cool thing. They do a nerve blocker, so my left leg will be completely out of this planet for about 2 days. Like, when you come from the dentist and you can't feel your lip, it's aggravating, right? It's aggravating. You go to drink it. My entire left leg it's probably 25% of my total body weight. It's going to be completely dead to the moon.
You think that left leg weighs 70 pounds?
40 to 50 pounds. Dude, what do you think? I'm 280? I'm 200 pounds, dude. Do the math.
That's what you said. What I did, I'm doing
I said a quarter.
You think that's 50%? You think that's 50 pounds of your leg?
I said a quarter.
You think if your leg was laying on the ground right now and I went to pick it up, I would struggle
40 pounds.
because it's 50 pounds?
No,
Your
it's
leg.
40. It's 40 to 50 pounds, I'd say, with my
Bullshit.
up to my hip.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Your leg is 27.5 pounds.
Dude, okay, so you're saying so maybe it's 35, 40 pounds. I don't know what to tell you about that. At 200, I'm guessing. Nicole's pretty smart about this. Maybe somebody can chime in here and let us
What does Nicole do? Nicole, are you a naughty nurse?
she, she'd be a good naughty nurse. Um, but he can't do the rehab without the painkillers. Yeah. Oh, you're nervous about this? Why, Nicole? It's clean for almost 19 years. No, it's fine. It's fine. And I'm just going to take them as prescribed.
Thank you, BT. BT said it was a good guess. It is 27.5 pounds. You're like, your torso has got to be freaking 60 pounds in itself. So you're bullshitting on a quarter of your weight is in your left leg.
I was guessing. We don't speak all facts here. I mean, I could take a guess at your head. It's probably a good 30 pounds. That head.
Look at Billy. Look at Billy fantasizing about seeing me in a French maid outfit.
I've seen him in a skirt. It's not great. It
actually doesn't look bad. Let's revisit that, shall we? Because I have the picture right here. Here's me in a skirt.
Yeah, look at that. Can you imagine that guy showing up and cleaning my sponge bathing my balls? I'm kind of curious, actually. Maybe we should try it. Look at that.
No, I'm busy.
Dude, to me, that is Cindy Brady with a beard.
That's exactly how I felt like when
Marsha. You blew my mind when you rocked that. I was
you said something to me that stuck that day. You were like, I can't go where you go.
I choose not to go where you go.
No, you said you can't.
No, I could. Yeah.
No,
you know what?
Can't. You can't.
Really?
You can't
So everything's for sale. If
no,
somebody gave me
charity,
if somebody gave me 50 grand or 50 grand was going to charity, I'd wear that dress like that. But I choose not to. Who Cherry? She's a. What is Brian? He's laying out a crazy. Look at it. It's actually an equation of some sort.
Here we go. Determine the percentage of body weight attributed to a leg. On average, a human leg compromises about 17%.
Okay,
dude.
So 20% would be
36.7 pounds. I don't buy that. I'm 10 pounds lighter than that.
Hold on a second. So 20. So I'm 200 pounds. So if you think 20%, right, it would be 40 pounds. So it's about you're right. You said about 30 something pounds, right? So
I said 27 pounds.
Oh, you were off. Look, it showed it right
shut
there.
Up. It went away. You can't prove it.
I got the same buttons you got, bitch. So, okay. So let's get something straight. When you're having you had a rough day with this guy.
Hold on. Thanks, Nicole. Thank you so much.
Great pick. Yeah, you should have seen him in person. And what about Vinny's little knuckle sticking out of his front of his leather?
Vinny's little.
Pull that back up for a second.
Look at it's like Vinny has a front hemorrhoid.
Is that? Yeah,
look at Vinny's little.
Can we zoom in on that a little? He's got a little nub there in the front.
Not from this
angle.
Software. We could take it and then zoom in on and put a different one up.
Yeah, so if I was endowed like that, I probably wouldn't want to show it quite like that. I mean, he looks like he just got out of a swimming pool, a cold one. Look, it's a mushroom in the forest, right? Yeah. Funny. So okay. So let's get this.
So hold on. I
want to go back.
Tomorrow's the big day.
Before we proceed with that, can we go back to something?
Let's talk about the big day. What are you doing?
Are you using your 4.6% beer because you had a rough day? It helps take the stress out. That's a kind of
I did. I honestly didn't. I just was sitting here thinking.
Are you slurring from one beer from a 4.1?
No, I just said let's have a beer today.
Okay.
I said
you said you had a rough day, and that's why you were drinking the beer earlier. So that's what I thought. Okay, moving on.
I was talking. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. So moving on.
5:50 a.m.
What is the schedule tomorrow? How does this go down? Play by play. Let's go.
So this really cool guy shows up today. He looks like a football player. I mean, big dude, and he shows up and he pulls out this passive mobile machine. So he brought that in. He brought this ice cooler machine thing. So it's cool. Right? So the machine, it lays on the bed and 6 hours a day, either 2 3-hour sessions or 3 2-hour sessions. I just put my leg in it and you set the degree. It's got a little computer on it. You set the degree and it bends to like 45% and it just keeps going back and forth nice and slow. It keeps you moving. So that has to happen every day. And then the other thing is this really cool water machine. You fill it up with water and then they got these ice things that you put in the freezer and you put those in the water and then it circulates water around your knee the whole time, and it has compression in it too, which I don't think I'll be doing compression right away because it's going to be painful as fuck. But It's great. So the bedroom is set up for that. I'm all set. I went to Walgreens. I got my drugs. I got my heroin. I got my muscle relaxers, and then I got some what's the other stuff that I said? Stool softener, right? Because you get constipated on opiates. And so I'm ready to go there. And I filled out all my paperwork. It's Joe was going to take me to the morning at 5:50 a.m. And I hope everything goes okay. And then the real work begins after I get home. It's a 60 to 90 minute surgery. I'm gonna go towards 60, but then it's about 3 hours after surgery to be sure that the anesthesia wears off correctly, and I don't vomit and I don't fall down and blah 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 blah.
How quickly do they get you up to walk? Immediately, right?
Well, once I get all my vitals are all in the right spot, yeah. And then I got this new brace that they gave me that's from down to the below the calf all the way up to the groin, and it locks out. So, and you can adjust it for bending too, but it locks out because they don't want any, when I'm walking, they don't want any bending. And I'm going to use crutches and yeah, and I'm good.
Wow. So guys, I'm talking to you who are watching this. Let's all put a positive message on Michael's Facebook page tomorrow for his total knee replacement that he's going through. This is going to be a wonderful thing. Dude, you are you're one step closer to getting back on that ski hill so you can fuck up the other knee.
You know what's funny about that comment? That's a very sweet sentiment, by the way, and thank you. My right knee is hurting a little bit because I'm compensating.
Compensating, yeah. Right.
But I've been riding that.
So this is your left knee?
My left knee is the one getting.
And now your right knee.
No, my right knee it's achy a little bit. But I've been riding the encumbered bike.
Anything wrong with your weenie?
No, my weenie's good. Although he's looked a little small lately. I think he's scared. He's been a little.
Got it. So and you know what? I just said you were going to have a total knee replacement, and you just didn't even catch that.
No. Yeah. It's ACL.
I snuck that one in there. Yeah.
You mean after with my right knee would be total knee replacement because I destroyed it while I was compensating and babying my left knee. Yeah. What's helped is I got that the neighbor they sold a house and I got that bike. I talked to you about that bike. I've been riding it every day, 45, 50 minutes, and it's really made a difference. I won't be able to do that for probably, she said, 2 or 3 weeks. So we'll see. And I got PT scheduled for Friday. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that's good. Your modern medicine kind of gets you active as soon as it's possible and it's safe for you. So I like the fact that you're going to be doing PT right away.
How safe can that be when you have no feeling in your leg? I don't know how long that the nerve blocker is going to work.
Nerve blocker. Listen, the nerve blocker is going to wear off by tomorrow night. You're going to be sitting there wishing it was on. You're going to be like, okay, this is fucking real.
Well, the oxy should be pretty good. I don't know. I'm so sensitive to it, man. The last time I snorted oxy, I think I puked everywhere, and every time I shot heroin, it made me throw up. I never took an opiate and didn't puke everywhere. So this will be interesting now, being clean for so long and trying to reintroduce my body to.
Well, you don't want to pop the stitches either. You don't want to be puking.
They're those liquid or whatever dissolving stitches with little.
Oh, is this done in like little microscopic?
It's orthoscopic. So there's great. 4 little tiny incisions. One's for a camera, and then the other ones are for the drills and all the other shit. Oh my god, we should play that video for everybody that I found. I sent it to you, I think.
Listen, I'm gonna schedule my colonoscopy, and I'm gonna talk to the doctor to see if we can get this podcast live in there. I'm down. I'm totally good with it. You guys will have fun.
Okay, so yeah, Anita, she's right about that. I'm going back a little bit and look at all these ladies are talking about your beer, buddy.
That's okay.
Yeah, Brian Towers, tomorrow's the day. That's what we're talking about.
Tomorrow is the day. Yeah. That's funny. Look at the ladies giving me shit about my Michelob Ultra.
Yeah,
that's okay, ladies.
Yeah,
that's okay. Listen, hold on. I'm not doing this to impress you.
See that?
This isn't me taking This isn't me trying to make somebody, think.
I mean, you're really knocking that back. He's been, ladies and gentlemen, he's been drinking that beer since 10 minutes before we started at 5. 35 minutes he's been drinking that beer. Look at that. Oh, that's your Data boy. Yeah. Okay.
My mom brought me another one.
Is mom here?
No.
Oh. Well, why'd you say my mom brought me? Is Margot?
Because remember, I yelled to her for meatloaf. Are you on this podcast
that's right.
today, or what's going on?
Man, I'm so in therapy today. We talked about it. I'm definitely scared. I'm working on my faith. I'm powerless over things, but I'm scared. I'm being real critical, trying to control the things around me. I mean, I'm doing everything that I can. So what is that? Oh, yeah.
Jack said, "Not sure the doctor's gonna have you snort the oxy this time."
Jack, let me tell you a funny story. So when I was doing the pre-op yesterday, I was telling her about the oxy, about the medication, and she said, "Oh, did you have a problem with it?" I said, "No, no, I had a problem with cocaine. I love cocaine." And she goes, "Oh, okay, let me take that off." And she goes, "I'll remove no cocaine for." So it was kind of a funny moment because she played along with it. So apparently they don't give you cocaine when you do surgery. So now the surgeon might be on cocaine. That's fine. Maybe he'll get through it faster. So, oh, she's sweet, isn't she? She didn't want to hurt your
So
feelings.
nice. Oh, it's so nice of her.
She's
Isn't that like kind of a backhanded comment right
no,
there?
no. I think she's sincere. She probably felt a little bad about the way I twisted her words and they're making fun of you, which they weren't, but
Oh,
kind of they were. But she wants to be sure you're okay. She's a very compassionate, empathetic,
oh.
loving, kind person, and she would
Yeah,
never.
I can totally tell. I totally adore her right
Yeah,
now, and I don't even
yeah.
know her.
You like her. You'd like her a lot for
Right?
sure.
Sure, I'm
Yeah,
sure I would. Yeah.
yeah. Anita came in with 17 pounds on this. So that's a leg. So she had a whole
Yeah. So
calculus.
I was right too. 17 and a half is what I said.
Yeah. Hey, do you have friends complaining about how much money they've lost in the market? Like,
I do.
oh my
I
God, I
do.
lost $50,000 and I gotta pay my income tax. I owe $20,000. A lot of people that do, there's so many people that they're not even in the market. They can't be in the market. They're paying week to week. Like it feels insensitive to make. I know it's hard for people because they've saved and worked hard and made an investment. But I feel like some of the people talking about it, they may be a little bit inconsiderate about people who don't have that kind of money to lose. Am I wrong in that? Am I? Yeah, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I guess, right? Like,
It'd be like me. It'd be just like me having, a bunch of guitars on a wall behind me when there's a kid somewhere who's dying to have one guitar. I mean, that would be so obnoxiously inconsiderate. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, how do you get?
See what
You
I
got
did
a lot
there?
of guitars over
See
there.
what I
Yeah,
did there? See what
it
I did
was
there?
really
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, yeah. Well, my first guitar I had to beg my dad for, and I had to destroy 3 turntables and make an electric guitar out of a tennis racket before he bought me my first $100 harmony guitar, and that was in 1981, and then in 1983. I saved up money and I bought a $500, which was expensive in 1983, Ibanez Roadster Series 2, which I still have. But those are my first two guitars, and I have a great value system for my guitars, but I also have a relationship with them. You're a piano player. It's kind of funny. It's a different relationship with a keyboard. You don't really have it, right? They play whatever. Piano, a little different for you, right? When you own like I love my piano, but for piano players, drummers are a little more personal too, right? Maybe
Yeah, I
with their
guess,
kits,
right?
but
Right. I think.
keyboards doesn't have that thing, right?
Well, I still, back in my parents' home, I still have some of my synthesizers from the 80s, and these are like
Oh, those are
collectors items.
collectors. Yeah, that's a little different.
These are really really cool pieces, but those are special in a non,
But
sexual
you,
kind of way. Like,
you, you, but
guitar players sexualize their instruments though. I mean,
hold up.
it's a different beast.
You have recordings that you have produced and done yourself, and for other people where those instruments were used. Therefore, there is a recording somewhere that's out in the universe that sound came from that particular keyboard, right? So that
It
adds a little
certainly
bit
did.
of nostalgia to the instrument. But I just mean like. Tell me a keyboard feels like a guitar, and they got curves. They are sexy by nature.
I just said that. I think guitar players sexualize their instruments. There's something different about a guitar than just a piano
Yeah, and you
or a synthesizer.
with the Tears for Fears thing, you've started playing guitar a little bit. Do you feel sexy when you
hmm
hold that orange guitar?
I kind of feel, I don't know, like Carney Wilson with a guitar.
Who's Carney Wilson?
She was in Wilson Phillips.
Carney? Oh, yeah. So you
Mhm.
feel a little bit like her when you hold the guitar?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, because that's how it reads too. So it's
Because
pretty accurate.
I drink lady beer.
It's accurate, man. When I say oh, you're
Mhm.
holding, I was thinking, God, it's got this. I don't even know who she was, but he's got this Carney Wilson thing going on. So
Mhm.
yeah, right on. You had some shows this week. Oh, right.
We have shows
Oh, you
every
had a
week.
big show. No, you sometimes you go out of town. Yeah, but like in town,
Mm.
you did a benefit on Thursday. Was it a
Not a
benefit?
benefit.
Oh,
No,
it was a
it was a
party, corporate party
corporate
at
party
Caesars,
for Coca-Cola.
and then you had
Mhm.
your two shows, which were great. We didn't talk. Did we talk Saturday? I don't remember. We haven't talked this week very much.
No, you had an event on Saturday, so I was going to call you
Friday.
on Sunday.
No,
Oh, I thought it was
Friday.
Saturday.
Friday night. Yeah, for
Oh
PBS.
my! See, I was going to call you Sunday, and I figured you were tired, so I didn't even bother you.
On Sunday, did you catch Brandy Carlisle and Elton John at the Palladium?
Where?
And their Palladium.
No, I missed it, but
Dude,
I've been listening to the record all day today.
Yeah, and Jolie was like, I'm mad at Kevin, and I go, why?
Why?
Well, now he's a fan of Brandy because it's Elton John. He's never been a fan. He can't just jump on the bandwagon. And I'm like, honey, you got to introduce him in 2011. She goes, yeah, and I've been a fan of her since the first song that you played for me.
Listen, let's clear
You're
this
not a
up.
Brandy Carlisle fan.
I am still not a Brandy Carlisle fan.
Oh,
I
you're
like
dumb.
Elton John. No,
You're dumb, dude. You got no musical taste. It's crazy. You don't like Bob Dylan either because no one talking about his voice, but what about his songwriting? No, he's not a very good man.
Let me make this clear. Bob Dylan, if you're listening, you can fuck off. There you go.
Brandy Carlisle, not only is she an incredible songwriter, I don't mean just lyrics. Her sensibility with with melody and harmony and lift and her she's brilliant well, look at just an opinion. That's what makes art. But like that makes
opinion,
me
right. It's subjective. I don't like her.
Now I understand why your landlord doesn't like you either.
Now we're gonna go there. Okay,
a little low blow for you.
This is Lavender, right?
This has been great, man. This has been really great.
Okay.
I was all peaceful when we started, and you were a little
Yeah,
down.
and then
now
you're taking shots at me.
You got punchy, bro. You started.
No, I
Dude,
just said I
check the
didn't like
tape.
Brandy Carlisle.
We're gonna rewind the
I
tape.
didn't
though.
like Brandy Carlisle.
You were punchy before that,
Is
though.
that all I said? Is I didn't like Brandy Carlisle?
And
What
he
did I
just
say
said,
punchy about
this
you?
is a good comment. I'm gonna take this. Is this some kind of a compliment? I'll take it as a compliment. Oh, you know what it is? It's just the hair. All right. Yeah, no. Somebody said that the other day to me too. Oh, that's right. It was. Anita, it was you, and it was you told me that at the gig. Oh, I thought you meant right now. Oh, still look like. Okay, I got to read better. I don't read well. These glasses don't work. I think I'm better like being fuzzy. Yeah. Hey Kevin, do you ever get that? Does anybody ever come up and say you look like Matthew McConaughey?
No. I usually get Carney Wilson.
The cool thing about Matthew McConaughey is Kevin actually worked on. He produced a film that was Matthew McConaughey, right? A big deal. Did you? And he was really low. He did an incredible performance. I mean, he must have got down to $130 or some shit for that movie. How did you get to meet him?
Certainly did. I
Good
was on
guy?
the set for the filming of it, man.
Good guy.
Yeah,
What about
Yeah.
Jared Leto? Did you spend any time chatting with Jared Leto?
I did.
He
Michael.
also lost a lot of weight for that too. Both those guys.
And Jared Leto dressed in drag the entire time, even got off the plane in drag for the role.
Did that inspire the?
He's what you call a method actor, Michael.
Oh, thank you for informing me what that means.
Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis is big on that. You know what the spoof they did on that was Tropic Thunder with Robert Downey Jr. That was the spoof on that deal, right? Totally into it. Another great movie. Well, Dallas
Could
Buyers
never
Club.
make that movie today.
Which one? Tropic Thunder?
Mhm.
Oh, bullshit. You think
You think
it's
they could
really?
make Tropic Thunder today?
Yeah, I
Really?
do. Yeah.
I disagree with you.
Well, now would they make it is a different story. The networks are all terrified of everything, and there are no risks. We started watching the Mob Story. Have you seen that yet?
I just saw. Hold on.
Bless you. Happy sneeze. No.
No, I'm just yawning. This is boring.
Is it the beer?
Yeah, no, it's boring me. This conversation is fucking boring. So I just saw the preview for Mob Story today.
Where's the thing? You're so good at these banners, dude. Here we go. This is what Kevin was trying to look at that. Anyway,
So do you like Mob Story? Did you like it?
yeah, I'm in. We last night, Jolie and I watched. We finished the Righteous Gemstones. Oh, I'm on White Lotus now.
Lotus.
It's pretty good. There's some good shit out.
So good this year.
We also 1923 is unbelievable.
I'm
The
not
final.
a fan of it anymore. I liked it, but I'm not
dude.
anymore.
This season, You know what, man? You
Listen,
gotta
if you're listening to me, 1923, I'm not a fan.
fuck you. Yeah.
Fuck
Listen, you. I would recommend you kind of watch it because the way I think that was the finale last night. It was just like, oh, I mean, heavy, heavy, heavy. But Mob Story, yeah, it's pretty great. It's what are the two guys' names?
Who is it? Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, Pierce
and,
Brosnan.
my dude James Hardy. I
Man,
love.
he's so cool, right?
Hardy.
Did you like
I
him in
thought
the?
he should have been. I thought he should be the next Bond.
No, not right.
Come on,
No,
why?
because he doesn't have that slender, sophisticated. There's a thing with Bond. I mean, Daniel Craig was a little bit of a push that direction, but no, I don't think so. And but what about the movie? What was the name of the movie that he did where they were selling booze?
Why couldn't Bond be a little rough like that?
He could, but the franchise for some. I mean, you have more opinion about the franchise than I do, more knowledge about it too. But for me, it doesn't quite fit. What was the movie that Hardy was in? That was the brothers that they were bootlegging. Great flick.
Step Brothers. Limitless.
Yes.
Fucking great.
Killer movie, right?
Shia LaBeouf.
Yes, he's a great actor too.
And who's that redheaded girl? What's her name?
Yeah, I don't know, but you like gingers. I know that.
I'm
You
not a
didn't
fan.
you didn't
I
marry a
hate
ginger.
I hate ginger.
Dude, look in the mirror. You're a ginger. Look in the camera right now. You're a ginger.
Look, they look like aliens. It's weird.
Oh, there's some very pretty gingers out there.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's all about the inside stuff, but we're just talking about, the outside stuff. So it's okay. There's example banners. I'm confused. I'm so bored. I'm looking at the banners that we have.
I'm so bored. Me too.
Hey, Anita, let's go back to my compliment. Thank Craig for that. Tell him I'm flattered and curious. I would rather the compliment come from you. I don't know if it was even a compliment, actually. But yeah, ask us questions about life because we are wise.
We haven't taken any questions from the audience in weeks.
Oh, look at your wife.
Listen,
Wait a minute.
She's the best. She
Yeah.
is so the best.
Yeah.
I'll keep
for
her.
you. Yeah.
I'll keep her.
You better hope that
She's the best. She's the best for everybody. I just got lucky enough to get lucky enough to marry her is what it is.
Am I wrong in thinking that she's really gone far? Now she loves that beer.
I'm not a fan of Nicole's now. I think I think Nicole and her really backhanded comments has made me a little angry.
She's being genuine, man.
No, I don't know her. She's calling me lady beer. She was saying all that sort of.
Can Nicole come back?
Stuff about me, Nicole.
Let's get her on. Will she come in? Send her a link. Put the link up.
I don't know how to send her a link. Here we go. Let's do that. Let's send a link up to anybody that wants to come on the podcast right now. Click that link in the chat. We'll put you on the conversation, and
we'll talk about life. Yeah,
we'll talk about life. Nicole is a hater.
Nicole, come on and don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Defend yourself.
Nicole is a hater.
I'm defending you, but Dora hasn't moved yet. Yeah, that's right. But you did go to California, Dora. She's a big pack-up job here. She's moving. She's just like the song I sang the other night, going to California. Yeah. Okay. Not yet. All right. So she repeated it again. She loves the beer. She's being honest about it.
Whatever.
Oh, Nicole, please click the link and come in. There's a link in the thread. He put it up right there.
Put it in the thread. It's right there from a little Lavender, the StreamYard.
You just click that and join. You can do it on your phone.
Well, man. Nobody's got the guts to sit here with you and me.
Yeah, a couple of people have. We hung up on all of them. Oh, you know what? Can't let this go. Hey, wait, how does he talk again? Hey guys, Murray Sawchuk's health celebrity magician. It's about time that I reveal myself. I am actually not Murray Sawchuk. I am a paintbrush, and Michael is holding it up. Look at the beautiful red. I look good as a paintbrush. Kevin, a couple of words of advice for you. Fuck your landlord. The guy's a piece of shit. Okay. All right. Great. All right. Michael, yeah, don't be a pussy. Your surgery's fine. It's nothing. But we do it in Canada. You got to wait 6 years to get the free service up there. So it's good you got right in. I got to go do some magic and work on my comedy because I'm not very funny anymore. And I just do the same stuff over and over again. Although I am brilliant, talented, and I got a lot of followers on YouTube, unlike Kevin and Michael, who don't have anybody. They were bragging about having 1 million subscribers. Well, I checked it out. They have 4. So it's all a bunch of bullshit. Smoke and mirrors. Kevin, what do you got to say for yourself?
Thanks, Murray. Thanks
you have
for
a
joining.
question? You got your hand up. You got a question?
No, I was just agreeing that there were 4.
All right, guys, listen. Michael, good luck with your surgery. Kevin, I hope your show closes soon. Oh, she's on! Yay!
Teeth whiteners in.
Oh, good to know. You have teeth whiteners in?
Oh, why are you giving me shit?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I was joking, and that's why I put the laughing guy afterwards. But I love that beer, and it used to be joked about that it was a ladies' beer, but I think it's a fantastic beer. So,
from a lady's point of view, it's a wonderful beer.
I feel bad because Mike was giving you a hard time, and I was just saying, "Oh, it's a great beer. I love that beer." So that was
but see, like the whole thing is like you were taking his side, and he's trying to tell me that you are a nice person, and all I have is like this Nicole Amato giving me shit about drinking ladies' beer. Like, how am I supposed to feel?
Jack Roth, you got a comment?
I'm playing around with you because you're so nice. You're funny, and I was just playing around with you. But I really am nice, and then of course I'm always going to be on Mike's side because I've known him since I was 20.
Yeah, a long time. So Jack Roth is in now. We got Jack Roth in there. He joined us too. Yeah. Say hi, you guys.
Hi, Nicole. Nicole's the best, but I gotta be on Kevin's side. I don't know why.
Thanks,
just
Thanks.
For no reason?
Just for no reason.
You're defending
we got to even this out. That's what it is. And I just jumped in, hopefully soon enough to get hung up on. Because I'm glad that I'm here. So.
That's really funny, Jack. You know, I don't understand, but anyway. So. He's gone. Fuck him. Fuck him. I'm sorry, Jack. We're not going to do that to you. I love you, man. Yeah.
Hey, it's a rite of passage.
Oh, he hung up on us. Perfect. Good for him.
Did he hang up on you guys?
He did. Yeah, Nicole.
Can I hang up now?
If I were you, I would because she's gone. You got her. You hung up on her. That was you that time. You did a good job. So see how sweet she is. I'm not going to bring her back in. I don't think. Right? Are you going to?
What do you mean how sweet she is? What do you mean how sweet she is? She still took your side. I haven't won Nicole over. Nicole, if you knew it was good for you, you'd be on my side.
You sound like you're getting a buzz off a beer and a half, dude.
I'm not
of ladies'
at
beer.
all.
Oh, and the defensive about it. All right, man. Listen. Oh God, I got. If I don't make it, I love you. This has been fun. It's been great. Yeah.